everybody, this video is going to be split up into 2 parts. Also, it's not going to be like my other videos. Anyway, you guys might be thinking that I'm milking this whole Odd Ones Out, not collabing with me situation. But that's only because he hasn't said sorry. So I'm basically going to review all of the Odd Ones Out's videos and rate them out of 10. Alright, let's go on to our first video. Alright, so his first video is a book I made as a kid. Alright, so his first video is pretty simple. He basically explains how, you know, those books that you make as a kid and then teachers print them. And he reads the book with commentary on the side. And I think it's a pretty good video. His book is called I Do Not Like This Family. And it's basically about him. His mom is having an interview on the news, and so he can't go to his friend's party. So he eventually runs away from his house. I think it's a pretty good start to his YouTube career. I rate this one 7 out of 10. Alright, I'm kind of going to go past the second video, freshman year of preparatory school. So I'm just going to really quick say 6 out of 10. Alright, now on to the next. So next video is a 2-parter where James is at Boy Scouts, and then his 10 gets Axe Bomb, and Axe Bomb, like the deodorant, and he doesn't know who did it, but he guesses it's the 15-year-olds, and he decides that he wants to get revenge, and he's super mad, and his friend TJ is fine with it, and that's part 1. But then later, in part 2, this is where things get really interesting, because James decides to take his revenge and decides to go to a water fountain in his camp, get a plastic bag, and put the water in the plastic bag. Because I didn't mention this last time, but in part 1 of the video, the 15-year-olds who he for the Axe Bomb made this thing called a mega tent, which was made of all wood and stuff, and they slept under it, but the wood was sharp. So James's evil plan is to throw the bag of water on their sharp tent, making them all wet. And that's pretty much the end of the video. They run in the woods and James froze up, and then TJ, and then they have some real talk by the river. And yeah, I rate this video 10 out of 10. This is one of my favorites, this 2-parter. Things I do that adults probably don't do, and 5 famous YOLO swag moments in history aren't that important. They're both 4 out of 10s, so I'm going to skip them. Another book I made as a kid is also another 7 out of 10, and so is Stupid Things My Sister Believed as a Kid, and Extracurricular Activities. Anyway, this next videos of his is a 2-parter, and it's actually one of my favorite things in his videos. So he does think About That, which he says something like in the first one he's like think about how the small things are the smallest, and he's like think about that for 2 weeks, and then that's basically what Think About That is. But part 2 is my favorite part, and I'm just gonna let you listen to it yourself.
Computer, and that is it's completely broken. It's blue screen and everything. I did write it a eulogy, but you don't want to hear it. I am still making the other video. Here's a clip of what I have so far. Colleges, that was so awesome. So in the meantime, we're back with another episode of Think About That. Do you realize that everyone you see today has probably already seen themselves naked today? Think about it. If you take a shower in the morning, then you've seen yourself naked. And everyone you meet has probably taken a shower in the morning, and they've seen themselves naked. And if you're one of those heathens that take a shower at night, then there's still a chance that you saw parts of yourself going to the bathroom or changing your clothes, hopefully. So every time you see someone, just think in your head, you saw your pee-pee today. And I think that's beautiful. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that it really puts us into perspective. Everyone in the world has seen themselves naked. No one is really better or worse. We are all people. We are all the same creatures with hopes and dreams. And I think people forget that. What I'm trying to say is that we have all seen ourselves naked, so we should just try and get along. Except for whoever made my freaking computer! I hope there's a special place in hell for you to burn for eternity! Why do you make faulty computers?! Do.
Then he has multiple parts about where he says random stuff because he went on a trip to France, and then we get to this era in his history where it's really short stuff like reading fables and my thoughts on Cool Cat Save the Kids, and I'm not going to say this era for reasons. Now next is an era I like to call the Subway era. They'll be featured in part 2. Oh, you got pranked. Oh, haven't seen you guys in a while. So basically, the reason this video came out so late and I haven't uploaded in a really long time was because this video was basically gonna originally be on Adobe Animate, so it's gonna be like professional and stuff and look better. But I had to do it in my original style because the animation pen for my tablet is lost, so I'm gonna have to buy a new one, which sucks. But yeah, see you guys soon. What are you doing with your life? Subscribe.